Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jani or Sejnits on YouTube and Instagram. And this is not a typical project blog, but it is a challenge blog, I would say. So, the challenge is completed, and I'm recording the intro now because the original intro that I recorded will not work because I changed my project. So the challenge is that I try to knit a pair of gloves in 5 days. So that's the challenge. Why 5 days is that I was going on a 4 day trip and I wanted to start this project before I went on this trip. So I thought I'll include the day before as day one to start the project and work on it. So that's the reason I chose 5 days. And the other reason why I chose the gloves is that I was so close to finishing my current whip then, and I didn't want to bring that whip with me everywhere I go because it was big. And I thought, like, let me look up like what patterns I can make. And I initially went on thinking that I'll make a sock, but I was not able to hit gauge in that sock pattern. So, in the last minute, I was looking at all the scrap yarns that I had, so I can make like uh, some pattern with it because I was working on my bringing down my stash or like my scraps uh, earlier this year, and I stopped it in April, I guess. Yeah, and in no March, I guess. Yeah, I stopped it in March, and it's been 2 months since I've worked on any scrap projects. I guess no, I worked on few scrap projects, but I did not record an entire vlog for it. So I was looking at like what are the scraps I can utilize. So I found the 100% baby alpaca yarn um, that were left over from my hand sweater and the simple thing scarf. So I had two balls, like 1.5 balls of it. So I thought like what I searched like what all patterns I can make with it, and I finally landed on the Friends by Danny Sunshine. Yeah, and I decided I'll make that glove pattern, and I knitted the size 4, and I used a 4 mm needle instead of a 3.75 mm needle because I don't have a 3.75 mm needle. And for me, since I am a tight knitter, I thought I'll just size up the needle size to be on the safer side. And I guess that worked out fine. Stay tuned to see if I finished it in 5 days. It's been more than a week since I came back from the trip, and I'm recording this now because I was sick after I came back from the trip and I was tired to record anything till now. So, yeah, to answer the question, can I finish a pair of gloves in 5 days? Yes, I can. I finished the gloves on the fifth day. It was really good and I loved it, but I still had yarn left over. I knew that I would have left over because I had one and a half, less than one and a half balls of yarn, and the first glove took the entire less than half a ball of yarn and like maybe 5 to not even 5 grams of the second ball. So I knew that I would have left over. So I was looking for patterns on the same day to make something else out of it, and I found the Pauline Bonda. See, and I found the Pauline Bonnet by Emma Paulina or Paulina. I'll insert everything and like I'll mention everything in the description. I casted that on the same day and I worked on it, and I think around halfway through the project I knew that I would run out of yarn again, but uh, I decided that I will frog my hand loop sweater because the sleeves were a tad bit longer on me. So I thought it is a good chance that I can frog it and like refinish it. So I can also finish the bonnet and the hand loop sweater. And I did it, but I added the blue instead of the brown. I did not do any modifications to the gloves pattern, but I did modifications to the bonnet. For the bonnet, I reached the recommended stitches that is mentioned in the pattern, which is 42 stitches, and I just extended the non-increased part by like I'm not sure, like 5 to 6 centimeters, because in the pattern the increased section needs to measure around 17 centimeters, but mine measured around 13 centimeters, and I wanted to tally it off by adding it in the non increased sections, and I did it. Yeah, I think it turned out really cute and I really like it. I insert some clips wearing it and everything. And yeah, so I completed this in like 4 days. So like including the day 5, so 4 days. So totally in 8 days I finished a pair of gloves and I finished a bonnet. So, in like a week, I was able to finish 2 projects and finish it off. And about my hand loop sweater, I think I'm gonna unravel it because I found a hole in the project. I think some insect has bitten into it and there's been a hole. And this is the second time that's happening. And in the first time, I fixed it, but the fix was very visible and it was right in front. And I think I'm gonna frog it and make something else with it, but not now uh, because I have a lot of projects on my mind to do now. So, yeah, I was able to use up the entire scraps of the baby alpaca yarn, And I think even if I frog the hand loops better, I will re-knit it in a different yarn because this yarn is too drapey for a sweater, I guess. Yeah, so I think I would definitely knit it again because I loved the color combination. I still love the color combination. That's the reason I have like what, three projects in the same colors and the combo. My simple thing scarf is also in the same color combo. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. And if you guys have watched till here, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.